The reason why people become homeless, it could be multiple reasons. It could be something that happened in their past. It could be mental health. It could be drugs.
At 11, I got pregnant at 11, and I got pregnant at 12, going on 13.
Family was junkies. Ended up dropping out of school at like 14. Had to take care of my little sister most of my life.
Was in and out of the mental hospital all my life.
Once I got in a car wreck, I couldn't get to work, and I just didn't have anywhere to go.
Sometimes people just get in a rut and they don't have no one to turn to, and they just get in this place where they can't get out.
I went to Walmart and took the last pennies I had and bought the tent.
For homeless people that are living in a tent, we usually reach out to them possibly once a week to let them know we're still there. They always have our contact number. We always ask them before we leave, is there anything we can do to help you? If you need any shoes, any blankets, any food, and that's how we usually help them.
It's bad living on the street. It's not good.
Homeless people, to get through the day, usually panhandle, they go through the trash, they steal.
I was living in a tent. Oh, in the woods.
Sometimes we help each other. Most of the time it's just everyone stealing from one another.
I'm just always trying to scrape and get food, know where to use the bathroom. Some places won't even let you in the store.
When we're there with our van, we help them out with snacks, water, and if they need any type of resources, any information, since we have our computers right there, we can look it up for them in case they need food stamps or they want to see the status of their housing.
I can't really say that I've had any good times in the last 5 years.
I don't know at this point. I don't know. It just seemed hopeless.
If I could change one thing, I think it would be being here.
I just want to have a nice life if that's possible. A better life, better than this. It gotta get better.
What we're trying to do is to be there when they need us. And they know we're here, they know when we come, and there's that second or third time where they reach out and say, I want to get off the street. We use our resources to look around, to find housing through a church or a local shelter. When women have children and they're on the street, I feel like they will do a lot more and they'll be more open-minded to get themselves off the street and do what they can other than someone who's just by themselves, because that mom usually wants the best for their children and know that there's no place for anyone on the street, especially for children.
I met Miss Chiquita and her grandsons. They were walking down the street headed back under the bridge to where they were living.
Jasmine is the kid's mother. She was in and out of jail. I became homeless when I got evicted due to Jasmine's fighting and damaging the properties. She was just causing all kinds of trouble for me. She was causing all kinds of trouble where I couldn't live anywhere.
Being homeless on the street with your children, your grandchildren, not knowing where your next meal is going to come from, it breaks my heart. She's a caring grandmother and she loves her grandkids, and she wanted to keep all three of them together and keep them out of foster care.
I love them unconditionally. They the heart that beats on the outside of my chest. I would not let them go.
Miss Chiquita was in the shelter. The reason she left the shelter was because she had a job.
When you're in a shelter and you get a job, they have curfews. It's like it didn't matter if I had a job trying to get the money to get myself back together. The rules are the rules, so it was curfew, and I worked after hours. That's the only shift they had, and I took it to get money to provide for me and the kids.
So she lived underneath the bridge, and she had someone watching her kids who was homeless as well while she worked.
I just seen VOA on the sign and homeless and stuff, so I walked across the street after we ate.
And when she read my name tag, and I work for Volunteers of America, she was like, "You really can help me?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm here to help you. Whatever I can do to help you and house you and your grandsons."
It was moments when we lived on the street that I was completely afraid. I wanted to give up a lot of times, but when I look at the boys, I didn't know what to do. I was in a bad situation. I just hung on to them. They saved me and my kids' life. They really saved my life. They really saved my life. And I will forever be grateful and love them for that. Like, I can't even thank Volunteers of America enough.
It's very hard to find landlords that want to work with the clients and the population that Volunteers of America service. But I met Mr. Chris Harris, a landlord, who was willing and just was like, "Whatever you need, Miss Ayo, I'm available."
Charlette was very thorough as far as explaining to me the process and how they went about doing it. And I was really anxious to be involved once she explained to me what was going on and what was needed. So I was anxious and excited to be involved with it.
And also, Mr. Chris Harris is a former employee of Volunteers of America, so he has a passion for the homeless.
After I worked there and seen how involved they were in the community and all the things they offered, I just kind of really liked what they were doing, and when the opportunity presented itself for me to be involved and support them, I just thought it was just the right thing to do.
I am so proud of Miss Chiquita. Miss Chiquita has obtained her certified nursing assistance certificate.
I start things and I never complete them. So for that, to get that certificate, that completion, it was amazing.
Oh, I think she's made huge steps as far as like progressing and being just the person God called her to be. She's in school. She's taking care of her grandchildren. I see her just moving forward and continuously developing and getting better and being a good mother figure for her grandchildren and just being a person that offers a lot to the community and also being able to reach back and help others.
My hopes and dreams for the boys, I want to make sure they can finish school. I am going to further my education because I'm now enrolled in school in Baton Rouge Community College. And the most important thing is I want to give back to Volunteers of America. Yes, I'm going to do it.